Hey guys, it's Amber from the Desert Daydreamer. We are at the gorgeous Salt Flats in Utah, and today's class is going to be all about opening your chest and heart space. It's going to be great and you are going to feel great. So if you're ready, grab your mat and we'll begin. All right, beginning seated on our knees at the back of your mat. Let's take a big head roll to the left, slowly and mindfully. And then taking it to the opposite side, releasing any tension out of your neck. Bringing your hands behind your back now, interlacing your fingers. Inhale, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe letting your head release back if it feels good. Keeping your hands interlaced behind your backs, come into your child's pose, letting your forehead come down to your mat as your hands reach up and over. Feeling that nice stretch in your shoulders. Allowing your hips to release down to your heels. Inhale. Exhale fully out. Beautiful job. Keeping your hands as they are, come on back up, lifting your chest one more time. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale. Take your hands down to your mat, forehead comes down into your child's pose one more time. And you're going to feel this wonderful support in your low back as you allow yourself to melt into your mat. Looking to the top of your mat, press down through your hands and round forward into your Cobra pose, keeping your thighs on your mat. And then take it back into your child's pose, hips to your heels. Again, coming forward into your Cobra, pull your shoulders away from your ears. And take it back, child's pose. Release down to your mat. Coming forward into your Cobra, pressing down through the tops of your feet, spread your collarbones. Take it back into your child's pose. Now this time, come forward into your Cobra, press down really hard through the tops of your feet to lift your thighs off your mat, upward facing dog. Tuck your toes, send your hips back, downward facing dog. You can walk it out on the spot here. Root down through your fingertips and your base knuckles. And let's find a moment of stillness, pressing your heels towards your mat. Coming up to the balls of your feet, round forward into your plank. Bend your knees, arch your back, and push back into your downward facing dog. Again, rounding through each vertebrae into your plank, and then pushing back into your down dog. Great job. On your next inhale, float your right leg back behind you. Bend your knee, bring your leg into your chest as you round forward into plank and step your right foot up in between your hands. Bring your back knee down. And inhale your arms up into your low lunge, making sure your front knee is directly over your ankle. Bend your arms, bring them to a 90-degree angle at your sides, lift your chest. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale, bend your arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend, lifting your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. This time holding, making sure that your elbows are in line with your shoulders. And I want you to think of pulling your arms back slightly to help lift that chest a little bit more. Core is engaged here. Inhale, reach your arms up, tuck your back toes, and lift your back knee up into your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to your mat, step back into your plank, shifting all your weight into your right hand. Come into your side plank, stacking your feet and reaching your left hand up to the sky. Doing your best to keep your hips lifted. Lifting that top leg slightly, bend your knee and tap that foot down behind you, lifting your hips to the sky, taking your wild thing posture. Reaching your left arm up and over. And we are going to release by stacking our left leg back on top of the right, holding that side plank for just a moment, and then making your way into your plank position, shifting forward, taking your chaturanga dandasana, lower down halfway, upward facing dog, and taking your downward facing dog. Going right into the other side, extending your left leg back behind you, bend your knee and take it forward into your Anjaneyasana, your low lunge. Back knee comes down to your mat. You can keep your toes tucked here. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, hug your inner thighs together. And let's take those cactus arms again, bringing your elbows down in line with your shoulders. Inhale, reach your hands back up. Exhale, bring your arms down, lift your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring your arms down, this time holding. Spread your collarbones wide. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Maybe smile. Inhale, reach your arms up, grounding down through the ball of your back foot. Come into your high lunge. Hold for just a moment. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to frame your foot and step back into your plank. Shifting your weight into your left hand, roll onto the lateral edge of your left foot and extend your right arm up. Beautiful, strong side plank. You've got this. Now lift your top leg, bend your knee, and bring that foot behind you, taking that back bend. Looking up towards the sky, lifting your hips. And coming back slowly into your side plank, holding for just a moment. And make your way into your plank position, shoulders over your wrists, taking your chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog. Tuck your toes, send your hips back into your downward facing dog. I'd like you to take your feet out to the sides of your mat now. Bring your hands together towards the center of your mat and reach with your right hand for your left thigh or shin, twisting from your navel, looking up towards your armpit. And you're breathing here, just holding for a couple of breaths. Releasing and taking it to the other side, reaching with your left hand for your right thigh or shin, or maybe even your ankle. Come on back into your down dog, walking your feet back in hips distance. Take a breath here. And then let's make our way to a kneeling position on our knees. And you might want to scooch towards the top of your mat like what I'm doing here. Coming up with your torso and hands, bring your hands to your lower back, tuck your toes underneath. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, begin to bend backwards, dropping your head back slowly and mindfully. Pushing your hips forward to keep your hips over top of your knees. And if you like, you can stay here with your hands supporting your lower back. Otherwise, begin to reach for your heels with your hands, lifting your chest up, engaging your core to protect your low back. Now releasing your hands to your low back, slowly coming up and sitting your bottom down right in between your shins. Now you can stay up right here if you're feeling a stretch all along your quads just sitting upright. Feel completely welcome to stay here. Otherwise, begin to slowly make your way back onto your forearms. Or to take the full expression of your hero pose, come all the way down to your back, reaching your arms overhead and reaching for your opposite elbows. Closing your eyes. Your knees are pressing down into your mat. If your knees are lifting up, then you're going a little bit too far and it's best to back off a bit. Slowly begin to release, helping yourself up if you're laying down. Pushing yourself up and making your way to the back of your mat with your knees together. Keeping your hips slightly lifted, place your hands down in front of your knees and place the crown of your head down in between your hands. Grabbing onto your heels, begin to lift your hips up towards the sky. Finding length in your spine. This is a great counter stretch to your camel pose. Make sure that you're tucking your chin into your chest in this posture. Closing your eyes and breathing. Now it's time to release by bringing your hands next to your head, pushing yourself up, and sitting your hips back to your heels. Reach your hands to the top of your mat and let your forehead fall down to your mat. Close your eyes, enjoying this final posture, feeling this wonderful openness in your heart space. Maybe even feeling the release of some suppressed emotions. Begin to walk your hands towards your knees, making your way to a seated position on your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. One more time. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart and bowing down to your hands, thanking yourself for your practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any future videos. I upload yoga classes and the occasional vlog. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.